Richard Southern joins us with the day's top business stories. And Richard, the Russian invasion of Ukraine triggering all kinds of uncertainty in the business world.
It was a wild day on the markets. Big comeback for stocks, actually, Erica. We'll get to that in a moment. First, I want to talk about the impact that invasion could have on the price of gas that we're going to pay here at home in Toronto, because, Russia's a big producer of oil, of natural gas. It can really move the energy markets. We actually saw oil cross $100 per barrel this morning for the first time since 2014. And that had us thinking, boy, we're going to see a big jump for gas here in Toronto. But the U.S. president, Joe Biden, came out and spoke this afternoon, and he made it clear the U.S. is not going to target Russia's oil and gas operations. Down came the price of oil. It's little change now, above $92 per barrel. Still, we're going to see a bit of an upward pressure at the gas pumps. I talked to our gas price watcher, Roger McKnight.
Now I can only see maybe a cent. This is very hard to predict.
Yeah, it's tough to call. I know, Roger, with the oil moving as fast as it is, but you are saying that we could easily see some upward pressure for gas in the next little while, right?
We're heading towards $1.62 pretty easily by the weekend. It's very, very likely that you're going to see record high prices over the next 2 weeks.
Just the other minute, got an update from Roger. He's saying no change for the price of gas tonight, but a 2-cent increase on Saturday morning. Got to talk about what we saw on the stock markets. A big sell-off at the open, but then a huge recovery. The Dow closed up 91 points. The S&P up 1.5%. The NASDAQ up more than 400 points. The TSX was positive. Investors really moved back into stocks. They bought the big name technology concerns. Netflix up 6.1%. Erica, at the end of the day, it was really Russian stocks that were the hardest hit today, funny enough.
All right, switching gears now. Could your employer be tracking what you're doing and where you're going? Well, the answer, Richard, is actually yes.
Yeah, and we're going to find out about it if a new bill at Queen's Park passes, Erica. The Ford government today said it's going to pass legislation that will force your employer to tell you if you're being tracked via your company cell phone, your company computer, or your company car. The legislation would force employers to draw up a written electronic monitoring document. I had a chance to talk to the Labor Minister, Monty McNaughton.
We hear stories where employees are being tracked when they go to the washroom. They're being tracked on their lunch breaks to determine, how long they're taking away from their shift. It's wrong.
If the legislation passes, the new rule will come into effect 6 months from now. Erica, the minister, couldn't tell me exactly how this will be enforced or what penalties companies may face if they violate the new monitoring rule.